DISM Overview. Deployment Image Servicing and Management DISM.X is a command line tool that can be used to service and prepare Windows images, including those used for Windows Pay, Windows Recovery Environment, Windows RE, and Windows Setup. DISM can be used to service a Windows image, .win, or a virtual hard disk, .vhd or .vhdx. DISM comes built into Windows and is available through the command line or from Windows PowerShell. To learn more about using DISM with PowerShell. Deployment Image Servicing and Management DISM is a command line tool that is used to service Windows images. You can use DISM image management commands to mount and get information about Windows image, .wim, files, full flash utility, FFU, files, or virtual hard disks, VHD. You can also use DISM to capture, split, and otherwise manage .wim files. You can use DISM to install, uninstall, configure, and update Windows features, packages, drivers, and international settings in a .wim file, .ffu file, or VHD using the DISM servicing commands. DISM commands can be used on offline images, with a subset of the DISM commands also available on a running operating system. DISM is installed with Windows, and it is also distributed in the Windows Assessment and Deployment Kit, Windows ADK. DISM replaces several deployment tools, including Ping, IndCFG, ImageX, and Package Manager. Image Requirements. DISM can be used to mount and service a Windows image from a .wim file, .ffu file, .vhd file, or a .vhdx file, and also to update a running operating system. It can be used with older Windows image files, .wim files. However, it cannot be used with Windows images that are more recent than the installed version of DISM. DISM can be used to service Windows images and their associated versions of WinPE and WinRE. The commands and options that are available for servicing an image depend on which Windows operating system you are servicing and whether the image is offline or a currently running operating system. Common servicing and management scenarios. Image servicing and management solutions fall into two main categories. Managing the data or information included in the Windows image, such as enumerating or taking an inventory of the components, updates, drivers, or applications that are contained in an image, capturing or splitting an image, appending or deleting images within a .wim file, or mounting an image. Servicing the image itself, including adding or removing driver packages and drivers, modifying language settings, enabling or disabling Windows features, and upgrading to a higher edition of Windows. Limitations. Version compatibility. DISM can be used with target images of older Windows operating systems, but not with target images of operating systems that are more recent than the installed version of DISM. For example, DISM from Windows 10, version 15.11 can service Windows 10, version 15.11 and version 15.07 but not version 16.07. Remote installation. Installing packages to a remote computer over a network is not supported. Unsur files. When you specify an unsur file, unattended.xml, for an image, only the settings specified in the offline servicing configuration pass are applied. All other settings in the unsur file are ignored. You can only specify one unsur file at a time. Use an unsur file to ensure package dependencies. Some packages require other packages to be installed first. Because of this dependency requirement, You should use an unsur file if you are installing multiple packages. By applying an unsur file by using DISM, multiple packages can be installed in the correct order. This is the preferred method for installing multiple packages. Package installation order. Packages are installed in the order that they are listed in the command line. In the following example, 1.inf, 2.inf, and 3.inf will be installed in the order in which they are listed in the command line. Windows command prompt. dism.ximage, C /images/image1 a driver force-assigned driver name, C /drivers/1.inf driver name, C /drivers/2.inf driver name, C /drivers/3.inf. Multiple servicing commands are not supported. You can specify multiple drivers, 1.inf, 2.inf, or packages, but you cannot specify multiple commands, such as a driver remove driver or a driver add package, on the same command line. Wildcards. Wildcards are not supported in DISM command lines. Where is DISM? Deployment Image Servicing and Management, DISM.x, is a command line tool that can be used to service a Windows image or to prepare a Windows pre-installation environment, Windows PE image. DISM in Windows. DISM is in the C:\Windows\System32 folder of all Windows 10 and Windows 11 installations, but you can run DISM in the command prompt from any location. Note: DISM has to run from a command prompt running as administrator.